Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to do a little something different. We're going to do a garden walkthrough, like a little pre-harvest video to cut down on some of the time, and also to do like a before and after, because I'm going to go and do some cutting back today. Looking pretty overgrown, and it's due for a haircut. But anyways, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I like growing food. I have a little space to do it. Try to do it as easy as possible, organically. A big way that I'm able to achieve planting so much in a small amount of space is the use of organic material. That's liquid worm castings from my worm farm. I got 2 worm bins right here. We'll open one up. That's a bunch of worms doing me a favor, making me some good worm castings. Remember what that looks like, because I'm going to show you what it looks like naturally. And you might be staring at a bunch of worm castings in your yard and not even know it. Anyways, and from there, just like that. But anyways, that's how I'm able to get a lot of my free fertilizer, by using yard clippings and bad produce, kitchen scraps. We'll let that do its work and drain in there. I'm going to go through, harvest a bunch of tomatoes before the harvest video. And then I'm going to cut that whole trellis back. And then, let's see, we got some cucamelons surviving, barely. A lot of dead foliage. As you can see, that's natural worm castings right there. But this plant right here is a spaghetti squash that grows all the way up, makes a loop around in there, and boom. I call it my spaghetti palm. Pretty cool having a palm tree with spaghetti squash growing out of it. And that's a good size. I mean, it's just funny. We got a baby one coming up. But there's that. So when you see a table full of tomatoes in our next video, this is where I got them all from. Seedlings. don't know if you can tell, but all that's worm castings. Anyways, enough about worms. I'm probably the only one that gets excited about them. Alright, moving on. There we got a Langstroth Beehive. Some pomegranates that are almost ready. Again, that's going to look a whole lot different next time you guys see it. There's a lot going on in there. A lot of tomatoes. A lot of tomatoes. Anyways. Alright, moving on. There's a Buttercup Squash growing up and over. That actually originated right there. It wrapped around the palm twice. Grew up that. And there it goes, there it goes. And boom. Here we're looking at more butternut squash and a bunch of cantaloupes. And here again, this is going to look a whole lot different too, because we got a lot of peppers in here that are being shaded out by these green beans. And all these green beans are going to go. With the 115-degree heat, it's caused some powdery mildew and some leaf damage. So we're going to do some trimming of that. Spaghetti squash. These mini bells. We got some carrots sprouting up in a pot in full shade because it's 115 degrees. More spaghetti squash growing up and over. So probably I might save that for the harvest video, but if you see it on the table, that's where they came from. Banana pepper tree. More tomatoes back there. We got some moringa that are gonna get planted today. Alright, moving on. Banana peppers. Here again, all that's gonna go. I'm getting rid of it, it's shading everything out. It's making it hard to find things like that. Just out of nowhere. Boom. There's a watermelon. Speaking of watermelon, there's a couple melons growing in there. Good times. And yeah. More watermelon. We got some okra, dragon fruit. If you all want to see what this bad boy looked like when it was flowering, I made sure to get a quick little video. Looking forward to that dragon fruit. Okay. Oh yeah, watermelon. I was on watermelon. There's another hidden watermelon right here. Here we got butterbush squash. More spaghetti squash. It's going to be growing up and over. Alright, so that's it for the watermelons. We got some bell peppers. Patty pan. We got cucumbers in there, and I'm going to have to dig them out. And this is a tomatillo. There's a little lantern. And this is sharing the same pot with some bell peppers and some green beans. Oregano, corn, yellow summer squash. Here we got some cantaloupes. Here again, we're going to have a harvest video right after this one. I just wanted to get this done. And then we got some Romas that aren't taking the heat well. But I don't expect them to. 115 degrees. Hey, at least there's some green left. Here's another thing I'm surprised keeps going.